dream is real.
Get up, get up, get up.
It's about to go down.
Newsflash.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Quit slacking on your pimping. Turn it up.
You know, if you're gonna shoot, you better shoot straight because a wounded animal is the worst thing you can deal with.
Facts.
Welcome to the Baller Alert Show, featuring your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, with Sue Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real.
Yeah. Chill. We're 7 days away.
Hey. Kenny Burns.
Kid Ferrari Simmons.
Your favorite Ethiopian Sue Solo.
La, la, la.
It's almost Kenny Burns' birthday.
It's almost Kenny Burns' birthday.
Scorpio season. Scorpios around the world.
It starts tomorrow.
Officially, it does. 23rd.
23rd.
It starts today. The 23rd. Ferrari has to learn.
Welcome to the world
his days.
Radio.
He's been DJing all night long. Rory, tell him about your weekend, champ.
Man, I DJ'd all weekend. I actually did a lot of big parties. I closed and did good, man.
You said a lot of big parties?
I seen you blending.
I was blending. You know,
seen you blending, cuz.
Since I'm a new DJ, I want to make sure everybody know that I can DJ.
Yeah.
So I be blending my records.
Because you had the one song going and then you didn't play the next verse. You brought in the last verse because it was a verse before that verse. So you... Yeah.
Matter of fact, Caesar, put it on the screen right here. There you go.
I synced it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
One time for Oak.
The boy got skills.
Did Oak on Sunday. That was super lit. Closed, too. I ain't do no opening shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Big boy stuff.
2 weeks I'm doing BQE.
Yes, you are. The brunch.
Why aren't you doing it this week?
We got scheduling conflicts. So
Yes.
we'll make sure.
Okay. Don't have to make sure.
This guy.
I'm on one today.
Wow.
Family first.
Wow.
Do like I do.
Wow.
Lead by example, KB.
I cannot.
Okay, great. Just making sure we know you're a boss. And how
Scheduling
was
conflicts.
BQE this weekend?
The brunch was popping. Had a great time. Everybody came through. Hezzo. It was real
Hezzo came
cool.
through? He popped some bottles?
You know that's really special when Hezzo come through. He ain't pop no bottles. He
didn't pop
But it's
none
cool
of the new
though, Hezzo.
Off-White
You came
rosé?
through. He did
Hezzo,
not.
I need a case.
But I did though. I had a special delivery.
I saw that and I thought it was Hezzo.
And it was Sue Solo.
Oh, that was you that did that.
Yes,
Oh, all right.
yes.
Because she don't need nobody these days. Right?
Shut up. But prior to that, I actually got a tour of the State Farm Arena. The new.
Dope.
Yeah,
It's not called Phillips Arena
It is
anymore.
not Phillips Arena. It's still
State
Phillips
Farm
Arena. But it's the State Farm Arena now. Shout out to Bryson from
Sounds
Bryson
weird.
Constructors. He gave me a super exclusive tour before they opened up.
Yo, you
and
really out here,
It
B.
was dope. It was really dope.
I'm going to need a brown bag.
As
at
I
some point.
continue to scroll, I be like, man, look at Sue. Man.
Sue be out here, man.
You
She's talking, I'm
know.
going to take a nap for 32 minutes. And then I'm gonna get up
45.
and get
40. You need a
active.
45-minute nap.
You are hilarious with them naps.
Yeah, no, they're
Looks like
necessary.
it looks like you all over town doing your thizzle for
Having a
shizzle.
great time for sure. Trying to elevate,
It makes me
like you
emotional to
guys.
see my babies out here, to talk about doing their thing. Yeah, my weekend, y'all, in case you want to know, we went to Will Packer's house, y'all. Will Packer hosted.
That's your boy.
Yeah, that's my guy. He hosted an event for Stacey Abrams.
Oh.
Yeah, so you had to
November
donate
6th.
this. See, this is how I know I'm getting old. My son clowned me last night.
saw
So I had a cape
had on a cape.
Yeah, I was about to smack.
It was a
him
fly
in the
cape,
teeth.
though.
Yeah, it's a cape. I'm saving Atlanta, guys.
He'll understand that later.
And you know what, though? The genius thing about it, so Will Packer and his beautiful wife hosted it at his home. You had to pay. You know what I'm saying? They had levels of pay, whatever. We paid. I feel grown. And then Ludacris and E also were co-chairs and co-hosts of the event. And it was about, really kind of getting to know Stacey, as evangelist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of the culture. We were, kind of brought together to get her message. And listening to Stacey Abrams and hearing her story, not only are all her siblings, I'm talking about not one of them, and her brother obviously has issues and in and out of jail, drugs, whatever, but they're like nuclear physicists and like her whole family super, super smart. I didn't even know that, obviously, until
I didn't know
yesterday. But anyway, so yeah, we went to support that, and we will be literally going hard with this early vote thing. So if you are a resident of Georgia, get out and get active early. The smear campaigns are real. I'm talking about every time I cut on the TV, they had this one white lady, and I just want to call out all white people that are acting disrespectful to themselves. They had this white lady who was sexually abused. She was on a commercial, and she was talking about how Stacey Abrams was voting against, and I know because I'm one of those people.
I saw that.
Right? And play the commercial. Play the commercial.
I've known Brian Kemp for 10 years. He's incredibly decent and honest, almost to a fault. That's why I'm so proud to support Brian. Stacey Abrams, she should be ashamed of her false attacks. Abrams supported letting sexual predators work near our schools. She opposed cracking down on human trafficking. Abrams even voted against collecting DNA from registered sex offenders. Victims of sexual violence deserve better. I know, because I am one.
So, see what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at that and I'm like, white women are responsible for Donald Trump being in office.
Facts.
And y'all get treated the worst by your own men. I'm talking about disrespect on the umpteenth level. Y'all continue to hold them down. Even that lady up there in Rhode Island, whatever.
Pussy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Y'all continue to do the shit. So anyway, I am all about Stacey Abrams in this early voting. Get out there early and vote. Also in Florida and anywhere else we can make a change.
Oh man, Florida, we got a nice one.
Yeah, because Stacey said, and I love this quote, she said, if you change Georgia, you change the South.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm talking about?
This is true.
So we have a unique opportunity on our hands, and now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
Just in case you missed it.
It finally happened. There was a fist fight with fists actually connected in the NBA. We just talked about on the last episode that the NBA is outshining NFL for various reasons. And sure enough, LeBron's debut at the is it the Staples, what's it called? Staples Center. Rajon Rondo and your man Chris Paul went to blows. I'm talking about they was in that thing, you know. I'm talking about
Put it on screen, Caesar.
They
Now,
really was
look, as we're
distorting
watching
faces.
the video, LeBron, I don't know why you grabbed Chris Paul first. I know that's your man. That's your guy.
Please,
He's the
that's his
godfather.
guy.
He's the godfather to your kids.
Yeah.
I get it. But listen, Michael
There's no
Jordan
but
and
after
Patrick
that.
Ewing was best friends too. Okay? When them boys started scrapping, Jordan ain't go look for Ewing to make sure he was good.
But he was right there though, Rory.
Listen, man.
It wasn't like he was.
He was right there.
LeBron walked.
And-
Put it back on the screen,
Nah,
Caesar.
nah.
LeBron walked Chris Paul to his bench.
Yeah, but I'm saying when the
No.
fight broke. Okay, well, time out. When the fight broke
on.
out. When the fight, Rory. Listen.
Y'all
When the
tripping.
fight,
Go ahead. I got you after you're done.
When
Go
the
ahead.
fight broke out, Bron was standing right there. That's why he grabbed
I
Chris.
get you.
So
But
that's what happened.
he then
he
escorted
walked
him.
off so Chris wouldn't
He
go back and get in more trouble.
Because he was already involved at that point. He had already
You know what,
grabbed
y'all?
him,
If
so
we-
he just finished
listen,
it
y'all,
out.
If me and Octavia is on one team and y'all on two teams and we get to scrapping, I'm not gonna make sure y'all two straight. I'm gonna make sure y'all two straight after the game.
They were breaking it
yeah,
up.
Octavia gonna be. Hey, Octavia,
Am I
you
the
good,
godmother
sis?
of your children, though?
Yes. And if we're playing a
Rory ain't had no
sport.
sleep, Baller
No,
Nation.
yeah,
He's
you're
confused right
tired.
now.
You're
I'm just
tired
saying,
right
when you're
now.
playing a sport,
Nice hat,
team, you gotta make
Yeah.
sure the team is straight.
Well, I will say this. James Ingram. Is it James Ingram?
Just once, can we figure out what we keep doing wrong?
Brandon Ingram.
I'm sorry.
Brandon Ingram.
James Ingram's the R&B singer. Woo, 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 woo. That's the wrong one, too. Okay, great.
That's how you feeling today. Woo, woo, woo.
But Brandon Ingram,
Ooh,
damn, Octavia drunk, too.
what the hell going on today?
Listen. So Brandon Ingram
Scared.
shoves James Harden. I'm talking about push the shit out of him. James Harden.
They hardly be
bro,
talking
bro,
smack, though.
But he do. But he be also bullying them.
He's a dirty
so
talker.
strong. But he's so strong. You saw how he kept pushing them
I
around.
feel like he kind of, yeah.
He was solid. He
Yeah,
very
he slick
girthy.
Yo,
pushed him
Caesar,
first.
make a gift of the man
gift.
running through Ingram, because he kept running through Ingram. He kept running through him.
And he was, because I watched the game, he was giving Ingram the business all game.
That's what I'm saying. Elbows to the chest every time. So my point is, Ingram pushed the dog shit out of him. He didn't do nothing. He kind of looked at him like, you skinny as motherfucker. I will choke you to sleep. And then kind of just backed up. But when you saw the spit, because you didn't see the spit. You did not see the spit
I didn't see it.
originally.
You couldn't see
Everybody
it.
focused in and got. But he was kind of like, it was like versus like a. You know what I'm talking about?
What kind of spit did you say it was?
What's that? What, Caesar, what kind of spit you said?
Civil
It
rights
wasn't a
spit.
civil rights.
I'm
it was like
fighting
it
your
was
mama.
more-
You spit on me like that.
You know what I'm talking about? But my point is spit is
Your
spit. So
mama.
I understand why now he poked him in the face. I understand because both of them the most shit talkingest point guards
But
in the
you
NBA.
also know
I
that
think
Chris
if somebody
Paul,
really spit in your face, though, you're not just going to point at them.
But-
you would have
no.
punched them to begin with. So that's
they
why I
already
don't think
like
he
each other
really
because Chris Paul
spit at him.
said that Rondo was lucky to even be on the Celtics when he went to the Celtics.
Right,
He
and that was a
lucky
big issue.
to be on the Celtics.
Yeah.
Lucky to get that chip.
Yeah.
If he didn't get drafted, he would have never even been on the Celtics. Would have never been.
Yeah,
who
it goes
he
back
is.
a long way.
And so Rondo and him got bad blood.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the things.
Yeah, one of
it's
the
always
things for
pressure
sure.
when they see each other.
Speaking of bad blood, Ray Caruth is out of jail, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how you ever get released for killing your baby mama.
He did 18 years, right?
And
19,
yeah, like almost 20 years, yeah. But how does he get out of jail when he hired hitmen to kill his baby mama / girlfriend?
Supposedly hiring someone to murder somebody is a lesser charge than actually murdering.
They got
somebody.
40 years.
He got 40. Yeah, the hitman got 40
because he actually murdered the person.
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
person who hired it. That's a lesser
And then
charge.
the baby has challenges because of the lack of oxygen.
Yeah, the baby ended up surviving, and because of the lack of oxygen, the baby has a cerebral palsy now.
Damn.
But
They did a story on the
How is
baby
he out
though,
of jail?
and I don't know. Yeah,
he should go to hell. How is he out of jail?
You better check.
T-shirt.
I don't know how he's out of jail.
I don't
Yeah.
understand that though. How do you?
You better change his name. I know that.
Yeah, they had the thing, security blocked. I'm not security. They had the paparazzi and the media blocked off from the exit.
No way.
Boy,
yeah,
oh boy.
so they wouldn't be right up in his face.
Don't get him.
I'm
Somebody gonna
surprised. He might get plastic surgery. Speaking of a plastic surgery,
Surgery.
Kim Kardashian says having children has changed her sex life.
She had 2 children. She only had 2 of them, right? Because the third one she didn't have.
Oh, she had a surrogate.
Yeah,
Right.
she had a surrogate on the
Exactly.
No, I've heard some women say that having children made them feel sexier. I think it's something about like giving birth that makes you realize like how powerful you are as a woman, and sometimes you can take that,
Yeah, that is one of
and
the greatest
feel
gifts
like wow, like that empowerment makes you feel sexy and confident. So I've heard some women say that. The thing is, it's coming from Kim. So a lot of people are like, oh, how you feel sexier when you were already putting out sex tapes and this and that, and you was already naked. Like, it's not about like that.
But don't
It's
you
just
think?
the
I'm glad you
feeling
said that,
she
Sue.
has.
So don't you think at a certain point though, the naked pictures when you have children is just
Yeah, like the Chanel
enough.
thing with the little small. That bathing suit was too small for her. When she put it on there. Put it on.
very
straight,
sexy. It's very sexy. She's a very sexy woman. But I'm just saying, at a
Kanye
certain
can't
point,
get mad when she's posting that and people talk about her wife. Like,
no, he
people talk
can't.
about your wife.
See what people don't realize. That's Kanye's main issue. But he won't come out
He
and
needs to
say
talk
it
to her
because he
about that
can't
shit.
come out and say it. But that's it. He's super insecure about
Everybody
that.
gonna
What
look.
man would not be? I don't care. The most confident human being on the planet. If your wife's titties and ass was on the internet every day, you'd have a problem with it. I don't care how.
And it looked like candy.
rich
Put it back on the screen,
you are.
Caesar. It looked
I think
like
the biggest thing is like when you have kids as a woman, like yeah, some things you fall back on, right? Like you shouldn't be out, doing crazy shit. But who's to say that like you can't dress sexy like the way that you
dressing
feel is sexy? You know what I mean?
is different from dressing
I get it.
and not dressing at all.
Yeah,
It's
and
just-
showing
it's
the
just-
little
That's
hip
all I'm
meat.
saying.
See, listen.
How many naked position situation
Put it
pictures,
back on
color
the screen.
palettes? So
See,
you going?
But look
Kim
though,
Kardashian has hip meat. You know what I'm
But-
saying? Like the little hip meat. That right there drive a nigga crazy, okay?
but nudity to some people is not what it is to us, right?
No,
like,
I'm
like we're
with
looking
you.
at it like
She's beautiful.
She's just like,
she
she doesn't care.
takes beautiful pictures. I'm just saying, does it make you want to go harder in the posing naked?
I think it just
having
depends on who
kids?
you are. I mean, you have a lot of models that continue to pose naked that are mothers, and nobody really goes in on the models that
Okay.
do it because they're models. What's the difference between a Hollywood
It's just that
actress
it's
or
Kim.
R&B singer?
The
or
difference
whatever
is
doing
that
it?
your husband's going crazy.
No, I feel
Your
it.
kids are getting old enough to use social media, and at some point they're going to say, "Mommy, I saw you naked on Instagram." Okay, and Amy Schumer, someone I'd love to see naked,
She comes to the
says-
cookout for sure.
says she's not doing the Super Bowl. I don't want to see her naked. That was a joke. But that was the segue for the joke.
Just in case.
Just in case I don't make it home too. Okay. Amy Schumer says she's not doing a Super Bowl commercial, y'all, in support and standing in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick.
I mean, a lot of people mad with that.
Say it again, using her white privilege for good. But my point is this: that's awesome. That's super important.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because again, back to the Stacey Abrams comment and these disrespectful ads that they throwing. I mean, are promoting rather.
So disrespectful.
They had the one lady who said she was sexually abused, whatever, and this is the reason she doesn't want people to vote for Stacey Abrams, and then went to some bill, whatever. My point is this: your own people do the worst to you. You know what I'm talking about? You have a president who is white representing America supposedly, but as a race, he represents white people, right or wrong? I'm just
Correct.
right?
For sure.
You have him grabbed by the pussy. You have him disrespecting his wife to the utmost.
She can't even get the umbrella.
I mean, she can't even get the umbrella, cuz.
She not even American.
But that's the type of
Okay.
human being. Let's just take away race, though. But that's the type of human being you want in pocket. You know what I'm talking about? And then the guy, Kemp, who Stacey Abrams is running against, is the Secretary of State. He's the one doing the voter suppression and has been found guilty. And judges have been turned like. So I just want. I don't understand how you support these type of people. How do you support these type of people, knowing that they are who they are? Like, and white women, you are the reason Trump's in office. You are the reason Trump's in office. So I don't understand how they continuously do that. Madeline. This is a new one, y'all. Madeline. What was the other one?
And her name is actually Madeline.
Madeline, yes.
They found out her name is
harasses
actually Madeline.
a Spanish family in Virginia.
Yeah. I saw that.
Know what I'm talking about?
I saw that video.
Told them they shouldn't be here. This is America. I wish one of you motherfuckers would run up on me. Ooh, I can't wait. Please, one of you racist motherfuckers run up on me.
That happens so much more than y'all think, though, because, so my aunt lives on a side of town where there's a lot of Africans, like a lot of foreigners, right? There's a couple of white people that live in the neighborhood, and she was taking out the trash, and this lady told her that she could not take out the trash between the hours of such and such. Like, right. She says this to my aunt, and my aunt doesn't really speak English, so she was like, but she understood that. She was like, what? She was like, she proceeded to throw the trash away. The lady walks to my aunt and literally picks the trash up and takes it back to her. Like, you cannot throw your trash away between these hours. So my cousin had to go out there and let the lady have it. But yeah, this shit happens a lot. A lot.
But the audacity of someone doing that.
The original immigrants had going off on the immigrants now. Like, come on now.
Yeah, let me witness some shit like that. Let it happen to me. It's going to make the 5 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and national news.
So if y'all saw this at the grocery store, would you guys interject? Like if you
I would
saw
definitely interject.
harassing someone,
but
you would.
How I grew up in South Florida, it's 6 different languages you can speak down there. Like you wouldn't even get hired if you only speak English. If you work a regular job.
Yeah, but that's not the real world.
Everyone speaks
You're right.
Spanish.
But that's not the real world to say you can't speak a language. What the fucking century are you living in?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable to me.
She be in her own little la la land, that lady.
White privilege.
Yeah, but this is the thing about the voting thing and why it's so important. You cannot act like that. That's not humane.
Facts.
That's just not humane. And lastly, y'all, we got some depressing news. Some more depressing news. Cassie and Diddy are over. It's official. It's so come on. Say goodbye to what we had. I think it's over for them. The good time.
I don't know. It makes me sad though. And then when I think about it, 11 years. Cassie's young. What is she? 32?
He took a good year.
She's young, so
he took a good years.
Hey,
no,
you say this all the time.
He didn't take them.
He gave the prime when she was in her prime. Yeah, she was the first person that was found on MySpace.
She's had a great life. Well,
was she? Was she?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
she
know
got
that.
signed off her MySpace song.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I don't think that her time was wasted. I don't think her time was wasted.
Define a great life. No, I'm joking.
Oh, God.
Listen, first of all, she's an amazing person. Big up
it was
to
a good
them
ride,
for
Sean.
accomplishing whatever they accomplished together. But no, listen to me, man.
I probably sent her a letter.
Rory's right though. He's right. She, her young years when you out here trying to figure you out, wham, and grow something with somebody, and all of a sudden it's over.
I will say on the positive end, who else to be around besides Diddy? That was a good for. I'm
anybody.
Pretty sure. I'm just saying mentally. Look, for real though.
I just like.
Nah, seriously, on a mental state of mind, she probably picked up on so much game from being with Diddy.
Yeah, what kind of game?
Business game.
Lord have mercy.
Not the crop it out picture.
All right, let's be real. Her time was not wasted because I think she,
Cassie pretty as hell.
She had a lot of experiences that she may not have had, had she not been with him.
She's traveled the globe.
On the flip side though,
twice, 3-4 times.
I'm thinking about it damn, in your early 20s, you were with this man, you were in a relationship.
Think about it though.
Do you know how to buy a house? Do you know how to you know what I'm saying?
That's the part I'm saying. But think about it. If she would have with Diddy, she probably would have been with what?
She was with Ryan
Carter.
Leslie.
I'm just, she would have been dating people. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all saying she would have been dating somebody any damn way?
First of all, she'd have been alright. Okay,
Of course she
listen,
would've been
everybody
all right.
calm down.
Absolutely,
She would have
would've
got
been
her
all right.
whatever she
100%.
needed. Okay.
Hey, can we find her MySpace page? Is it still
But for
up?
some reason she was with Diddy for 11 years. Like they had something. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Of
who's
course
to say
they
that?
did.
Diddy grabbed her
so I
ass
mean,
early,
11
didn't
years. That's a long time to be with someone.
That is a forever. 11 years.
That's marriage, technically.
That's
If they've been staying together.
that's common law.
That is common law.
In California, that's half,
How long is
Cassie.
So what happened then? Like, what happened? Like, you just be like, all right.
Well, sometimes you gotta go.
Like, how you break up with somebody after 10 years?
I don't know. It's sad though because
What do
earlier
you
this
say?
year he was
I
saying
don't
that they
wanna
wanted
be
to have
with you
babies.
anymore? Oh.
Yeah, remember earlier this year he was saying that he wanted to have babies with her.
Oh, she don't want to have babies.
I don't know.
Nigga,
Come on
she
now.
needs
I
some
ain't-
babies. What the hell's wrong with her?
Who said that she didn't
Why,
want no babies?
why something gotta be
Nobody
wrong,
said
right?
that.
If she don't want to have babies.
Oh, she doesn't want to?
I'm not
No,
saying she doesn't. I'm
nobody
just
said
saying.
that.
You're saying. That's what I mean.
What I said was
okay.
earlier this year, Diddy was talking about he would like to have babies with her.
Damn, Diddy,
and I think
Diddy still want to have kids?
it's so crazy how, like, you know,
Shit.
fast forward a few months later, shit changes completely, and he's dating someone else, a Canadian model or something like that, whatever.
And now it's time for Baller Mail.
Baller mail from a female. My boyfriend and I started talking about marriage and kids, but his mom is a bipolar schizophrenic. I don't want
Word.
it passed down. What should I do? I started dating this wonderful man. Treats me like a queen. I'm sure marriage and kids are next. We started talking about it, but I had one major concern. I met his mother, and she is crazy. I spoke with him about her
That's so
behavior,
messed
and he told me she is bipolar. She is a bipolar and schizophrenic. He said that she refuses medication. Dang. I asked him, did he suffer from a mental illness? And he said he has highs and lows, but it's not bad. He's all that I ever wanted, but I'm not sure I want to continue the relationship. I want kids and I don't want it passed down. I read it's hereditary. What should I do?
Oh, you ain't got to worry about the mother-in-law.
Shit.
Well, how?
If it's hereditary, you do.
What if he's a mama's boy?
My point
at
is
the
this.
house
My
every
point is
week.
this. If you want to be with somebody and your mama or daddy don't approve, that means you're gonna stop trying to be with them.
But it's not that. It's more so the condition. She wild.
Yeah, if she wild, and keep her the fuck away.
She's scared. I mean, she's
But she thinks
scared.
the guy's an amazing guy. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's
Yeah.
an amazing guy. He treats me like a queen.
Don't leave the man alone. Don't worry about the mama. So what? So you saying the nigga has? You ain't dating the mama?
Yeah. No.
No.
Whoa.
She's worried about it being hereditary.
That's
She's worried
like
about it being
saying,
passed
oh, okay.
down.
Is it going to be passed down? Number one, and then dealing with it. So it's two
Okay, well,
things.
first of all, you can't worry about hereditary nothing.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that be worried about
I got a big
hereditary
dick.
stuff.
I'm worried about if my son gonna have a little dick.
That's usually not how it
That's
goes, though.
hereditary.
Is that hereditary?
But usually, if
Hey,
you
thank you,
got
Pops.
a big dick
Oh,
and it's
I'm not gonna
hereditary,
have
your
no
kid
baby.
is gonna have
Hold
a
on,
big
hold on,
dick.
Look it out, my
the
dude.
mama, I got perfect titties and ass. I hope my child gonna have perfect titties and ass. You're not gonna have a baby because it's a bad ass, might have flat ass or something. I'm confused. Or no titties. I'm just confused.
Kenny, you stupid, man.
Mental hereditary. You can't guesstimate whether somebody gonna have some motherfucking mental fucking illness. What the fuck? Yeah, everybody kill yourself. Listen, listen to this. If you are dating somebody and you love that motherfucker, be with the motherfucker. The mama, daddy, anybody shouldn't play a part in it because guess what? I'll cut a family member off. Some of you motherfuckers need to listen to this. Cut them motherfucking family members off. If they not speaking life into you, ain't room for your relationship, or talk crazy to you all the time, you don't have to fuck
Wait,
with them.
KB.
If they not taking their
hold
meds,
on.
cut them off.
But the girl is saying it's
Right or wrong?
Hold on. Wait. You're right.
Light skin.
You're right, but the girl in this particular situation, it's her potential husband to be and his mama.
Yeah, fuck his mama.
So he has to cut his mama off, but he not probably.
He don't
But the
gotta cut
genetics
his
are
mama
still
off. He
there.
gotta just
The
not have
genetics
his
is
mama
still
around
there.
his wife. It's easy.
But that's
How
not
often
her
do you see your mama?
concern.
Time out. How often do you really see your mama and your
in
daddy?
that case, you don't know.
Gone and
She might
moved.
stay down the street.
It's easy, y'all niggas make this shit hard. They got to
But she's not worried about the physical interactions. She's
Yeah, but Mama D ain't supposed to be. I'm sorry,
It's
not Mama
Mama
D. Somebody mama ain't supposed to be all up in your mix anyway.
But people, mama be in the mix like
grow
that.
up, get the fuck on.
But that's not what she even said,
Yeah, true,
though.
that's true.
That's not what she said. What she said was she's worried about it being hereditary. So regardless of
And-
him cutting her off or moving away, like it's still in the
It took
genes.
me an
It's
hour
still
to get
there.
the point. No, I just think that you ain't worried about nobody mama now. If you love somebody, you want to be with
All
somebody.
right, give the girl some advice. What you gonna tell her? What should she do?
What you need to do is tell that nigga that his mama got to stay the fuck out your face.
Sue?
Okay?
I think if you really love that man, you have to go ahead and proceed with your love and love him unconditionally and do your part in making sure that you guys have a healthy, happy relationship and family. That's all you can do.
If the baby's bipolar,
if you really love him, then
put him in sports, man. He be all right.
If the baby bipolar, put him in sports.
Dr. Ferrari.
And now it's time for comment creeping.
Paying from his full time. Creep.
Oh, black
That was
women.
funny.
Black women. One day we will be protected, okay?
Uh-oh.
You guys may have heard that Tiana Taylor actually had to cancel. She was supposed to be performing, and so they asked Ashanti, the organizers asked Ashanti last minute to replace her. Apparently that show got canceled because of super low ticket sales. There were only 24 tickets sold. So of course our favorite online, it's very disrespectful because Ashanti got hits, okay?
Always there when you call.
Amen. You know what I'm saying?
Always on time.
Hey, put the video on the screen. That was my shit.
Yeah, 24 tickets. What else, babe?
Lord have mercy. So our favorite online villain, 50 Cent, okay? You know he could not resist. Yeah, we knew he was coming. It was a countdown. He comments, Ashanti show canceled after only 24 tickets sold. Wait a minute. I thought I told everybody not to fuck with this fool. I want the names and social security of everybody who bought a ticket now. LOL, get the strap. Then
50 is a fucking cold
someone
villain.
responded, Freddie Simpkins, at Freddie Simpkins said, excuse me, sadly, I bought 23 of the tickets for my youth class.
Wow.
So who was the last ticket buyer? 50, of course, ate that up. And he says, man, you bought them shits? I'm mad at you. What the fuck? LOL.
50. My first question is, why? I know you got the beef with Ja Rule. Why are you bothering Ashanti?
It's
man?
not
Leave Ashanti
necessary.
alone,
It's
bruh.
just not necessary.
She never made no diss record against you, bro.
That was just like
24
if you
tickets,
got a
that's almost
problem with
unbelievable.
Murder Inc., you got a problem with Murder Inc. You know what I'm saying?
There is
But
no Murder Inc. no more.
damn, like Ashanti, like
They're
20 years
done.
later, you still like tagging her? Like, come on, man.
I don't understand. How only 24 tickets sell? What city
I don't
was
know. I forget what city it was.
Don't matter.
This? It do matter.
it-
If it was New York. No, if it was anywhere in New York. she'd sell it.
No, yeah. If it was New York, she no.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, that's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
It depends on how short notice it was too.
And
24
that's
sales,
what I'm
pretty bad.
saying. Like
was a
apparently
college show?
Tiana canceled. Yeah, it was a college. So Tiana canceled super last minute.
Well, college
and
students
then it
ain't
was
buying
like,
a
oh.
motherfucking thing. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
But then also too, like
You got
if
student
they
ID,
bought
you
the
get in for free.
tickets, if they bought the tickets to see Tiana Taylor, wouldn't those tickets have transferred over for Ashanti?
Absolutely.
So
Student
does that
ID,
mean that
you get in
nobody
for
bought a
free.
ticket for
Absolutely.
Tiana?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so something about this doesn't seem right. But I think whoever put the story out, like low ticket sales, was being really shady by saying that. They could have just said it was
It
canceled.
was canceled.
Yeah,
I
they
think
didn't have
50
to say
Cent
that.
is behind it all. He's tearing anything Ja Rule's involved
Leave
in.
Ashanti alone.
He was so
Down.
different. Like when I
Hell.
met him in person, he was so
No,
nice
50
and
yo,
like
he
so
knows
open
exactly.
and like
Dope ass.
you
He
know,
knows
it was
exactly
super
what
dope.
he's
We were
doing.
talking about the champagne. He was just cool. And then online, it's like, damn, I'm glad I didn't get that person.
Yeah, I also want to say this too, by the way. Don't nobody want to fight Drake in a fist fight. I keep hearing like I
Getting
keep
bigger
seeing,
and bigger.
Nah,
Pause.
that's what I'm saying. That the light skinned nigga ain't
Work
little
it
now.
out.
Y'all keep talking crazy. And I know he wouldn't do it because he's too professional. This had nothing to do with 50 Cent, but it was just on my mind because I just see how people be trying to come for the boy. It's Scorpio season, man. I had to goddamn. But you feel me though? Like they don't really want a fight with him. You might want to think about that now. A lot of you niggas arguing with this nigga is little.
That boy
He
got
kicked in
muscles.
the nuts
That
type
boy got-
little. You know what I'm talking? Get your little ass on. He not little now. Pause. He's taller than me and he's bigger. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying I don't think y'all really want to fight. Scorpio season in here.
Exactly. That's
real
what
quick.
that was.
One time for my boy Quavo's new album, it was dope.
Yes.
And I heard Offset and Takeoff, the other
Individual
two
album.
They coming out before the end of the year.
Yes. Yeah.
I heard Offset's next.
Yo, hold on. Offset though. Not Offset. Take off.
DJ Tate.
Nah, take off.
That video was
Takeoff challenge is so funny.
Fucking funny.
Hey, bro.
You gotta do that.
But let me ask you a question. Like, him as a solo artist, I'm glad you brought that up.
He gonna take off.
What's it gonna be though? Cause like I'm looking at
Takeoff?
Yeah, because the thing I've been noticing, like I saw DJ Millie, I saw a couple people like posting like, what is Takeoff doing on stage? Like he literally be like this.
Yeah.
You know he's enjoying like, you know,
I'm talking about everybody else
21,
like, he be
22.
like this.
Yeah.
You know he's Takeoff. He's Quavo's nephew.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's fine. I asked you what his album is gonna be like.
It's gonna be good. He's the best rapper to me.
Yeah, he's the best lyricist.
Quavo
and
gives
they
you the
say
vibe.
that.
Quavo gives you the vibe. Offset is just gonna give you a hit.
Takeoff just doesn't have like, he's just not personable. Like he doesn't stand
He's
out
gonna give
in
you a whole
meeting, in
bunch of-
interviews and like, you know, on stage. But lyrically, like and delivery wise, he is the best one in the
Gwinnett,
group.
Northside. He gonna give you some Gwinnett. Northside.
NAW.
NAWF. Northside.
North.
85 North.
Well, I will say this. That might be the best challenge of this half of the year.
That shit hard. The uproar challenge is good too. I think we should do a dance routine.
Yo.
We should come up with a dance routine. for the uproar
DC
challenge.
killed it.
DC Young Fly, that shit was
you
hard.
are
Hey, DC,
killing
man.
it right now. Multi-talented,
Yes,
like
man.
he's killing
Come on,
it.
man. Let's do a
DC.
dance routine for the
Let's do-
uproar challenge.
Hold on.
Down.
DC Young Fly. Get serious about it. Because you're really talented,
He
man.
is serious.
You're a singing, dancing motherfucker, man. Come on, man. Come on.
He's serious. He doing it.
No, I love it. And now it's time for Confucius Said. Baller Nation, specifically black men, it's time to get off the titty.
Come on with it.
Okay? All right? Your mama don't run your life, man. All right? Your family don't run your life, man. Family will take anything you give them as long as you let them. Keep asking. Okay? Sometimes you got to pull the umbilical cord. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes you got to leave everything you know to get where you going. See, because at the end of the day, parents, mamas, daddies, cousins, aunties, uncles, so forth and so on, fuck up relationship. Because at the end of the day, you be thinking you supposed to do for your family. You thinking you supposed to be there in certain capacities for your family. Yes, your mama deserves the house. Your daddy, if he played a part in your life, deserves something too. And maybe even that aunt or uncle, cousin that was there for you when nobody else was. But at some point, you gotta get the fuck on. Because guess what? You ain't gonna have no life with your wife or your significant other if you keep playing the family card.
Damn.
Get them up off your back. Get free. Go out into the world and do what you came here to do. Dream is real, Baller Nation. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Baller alert!
The dream is real.